Hello everyone, thanks for watching another week of us, and we've just come back from New Zealand last night, so
Liam's got jet lag.
we're very excited to bring you this show this morning. No Warwick Farm races today because it's been washed out, and I reckon we would have had 1,000 winners there today.
Yeah, would have won the what?
So they're on Friday, so we'll run through them quickly. New Zealand was good, eh?
Yeah, it was. It was good to go to New Zealand. Good horses there. We bought some nice horses. A couple left over.
Good, you might want to share.
Next Doncaster winner. Derby winner. Preferred.
None of them will be below average, they'll all be Group 1 horses. How good is that Jervois Steakhouse?
It's good. Pretty good. Good food in New Zealand.
But honestly, if you ever go to New Zealand, you have to go and get the hanging tender at the Jervois Steakhouse. It is the best piece of beef I've ever
It's only
eaten.
one on a cow, isn't
There's
there?
only one Wagyu hanging tender on a cattle.
Good hospitality at the sales.
Yes, pink arrow stud. Wow.
Very good. Didn't get a chance to
Waikato,
go.
how good was the tucker at Waikato?
I didn't go.
I did.
I was working.
I
was disappointed we didn't go to Blandford.
Yeah, we should have
Graham's
planned.
keen watcher of
Actually, I've got a couple of
The
bottles
show.
of his beautiful wine. I think it's a Chardonnay I drink. His Chardonnay is very nice.
Blandford Lodge can produce a horse too.
Backs, wine's outstanding. Saturday, what happened?
No, pretty quiet. We had one winner. 2-year-old went good counter attack.
Run second. Yep. What about your other horse on Monday yesterday?
Elsinore went good.
Elsinore.
She'll keep. She's a good filly.
She's a good filly. Yep. Nothing.
Bascule got lost.
It's good to catch up with our old mate Lukey Harley on the
Yeah, it
New Zealand
was.
trip, wasn't it?
Yeah.
If anyone's ever
Treetops.
if you ever go to New
resort.
Zealand, go and see Luke Harley and the boys at Treetops Lodge.
6-star they say at Rotorua.
Don't stay in
Come through us and we'll get you a really good break.
Yep.
Shooting, fishing and relaxing.
It's the real animals lovers holiday, you know.
As well as a spa, daycare, what's it called? It's a day retreat, what do you?
You go to them all the time, I don't know.
Yeah. Make it look
Chrissy's very fond of the foot rub. Right, let's jump into Rosehill Saturday.
What about Warwick Farm Friday? We had a good
Warwick
day.
Farm Friday, briefness.
Really quickly. Ready to win. Yep.
Okay, Bella Galliano.
Ready to win again. There was 4 runners today. We had 2 of them. They looked pretty good, but I guess a few of those horses will run now.
Well, I like 2 today, and neither of them were those 2.
Right.
And Bella Galliano is one of mine.
Dan Jude.
Yep,
Well, he'll get his chance on Friday.
he'll win Friday. He will win Friday.
Miss Denny.
I think she'll win Friday too.
Sadiqa. Don't say she'll win because they're in the same race.
She'll go close.
Yep. That's it.
Miss Denny and Dan do Friday. I'll be at the pub Friday afternoon watching them, cheering them on as I don't punt anymore. And
How good's that, punters?
fair dinkum don't. Not until another couple of months.
Liam cheers him home with his boss, Chris. Do the high
It
five.
was the longest day in the world on Saturday, going to the sports and not
That's
having a
the
bet.
happiest he's ever been on a Sunday morning.
Got up Sunday morning.
No hangover.
It felt common. I just didn't feel
We're
anything.
very, very proud of you.
Right, Rosehill Saturday. Let's get into it. First race, nothing. Second race, Egglestein. You'll never define.
Well, I was trying to get a wet track. Daniel Musket aboard, 61 down to 59.5. So big weight still, but it brings him into it, and he's been waiting for a track.
You'll never.
It's going alright. It's a good run last start, track record time just about. He's going to get a wet track Saturday, so there is a 1500 next week. He's got 60 kilos this week. We haven't claimed Blake Shin, but geez, going well.
Define. I liked to run the other day. Step up the trips.
Yeah, the track bias of late, especially on these firm tracks, has made it hard to gauge a horse's runs, and I think she was a victim of that. I think she's going terrific. 1500 second up on a wet track, probably be a little bit cautious if it was heavy, but on a slow track she's performed pretty well. If we did decide to run her, I think she'll be competitive.
Race 3, 3 runners, the mares. Bella Galliano's entered there, but she'll obviously run Friday now.
Hey, well done to the ATC and Racing New South Wales.
Rescheduling this meeting.
Rescheduling Wednesday's meeting to Friday. So, you've got no idea how hard it is to replan horses, and obviously it's missing prize money. So you got 40,000 every midweek race. It's good for the owners as well.
Good for you too.
I only get a small percentage, Len, but more the rescheduling. It just makes it impossible. Creates backlogs and
Illusions. Barry Miller in the mares race. What's doing?
Well, Holy Illusions should have won 2 starts ago. Track bias last start, as it was 3 starts ago. She's
Gets in
knocking
with
on the door.
56 on Saturday.
Your girl, Sam Clinton. It makes me laugh when people write about her riding a bad race, which is true. And people take offence to it, but people got to realise these kids have got a 3 kilo claim, so they're going to ride bad races, and the media do need to write about it. But gee, they can bounce back quick as she did the other day, a couple of winners. So when you put a 3 kilo kid on, you've got to expect a bad ride. But if they get it right, they win the race because it's 3 kilos. So that's the go with Holy Delusions.
Yep.
Let's hope she can win.
Yep. Barry Miller.
She'll appreciate a slow track. Daniel Muscat,
Yep.
hopefully can kick a goal in the town. He's a good jockey, good strong rider.
And Bella Galliano likely to be scratched. Is that right?
Well, that was only put in there if they called the races off, but they tricked us. They put them on Friday.
That's right, they did too. Widden Stakes, 2-year-olds, 2 runners, Makuchi and Always Allison. Oh, look, you'd be safe to say both horses are probably looking for something a touch weaker.
Yeah, for sure. Timing wise, it was there. You never know with 2-year-old races in Sydney, and you can see that in the boys' race. There's only a few runners, but still strong. Look, we'd be advising the owners not to run Always Allison. We'd wait, wouldn't we?
Yeah, just to pick off something.
There's plenty of races coming up in the next few weeks. There hasn't been, but now there is. They're starting to flow a little bit more consistently. I think next Wednesday, Warwick Farm, and even the following week, there's one at Canterbury midweeks.
Yeah.
Makuchi should struggle to beat that lot. And it's no use running fourth.
No, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good horse though, she'll make it great.
She'll keep. Dupe him in the 3-year-old 1200, a scratch last week, runs this Saturday. Back in just the 1200, you're concerned, is that right?
Yeah, but gee, you'd have to say his best form's been on wet tracks. It's
Yeah,
silly to make a harsh judgment on a horse and tell their owners he's a wet tracker, but it's looking that way. Saturday will tell us. Barrier 2 of 10, he's going to get every chance, isn't he?
For sure. Race 6, the big boys line up. They're back. We'll have a look at that.
It's a pretty good lineup, isn't it?
Wow, it's nice. Field of 11. The stable's represented with 5 of those. We'll go from the top to the bottom. Kick off. Boban.
Well, he won't want any rain.
He's got it. What's the options for him if he doesn't run?
I wouldn't run him. Wouldn't waste the run.
Yeah.
I reckon 5 or better. Even 5 you'd be concerned, but I would run.
Beaten up.
And Boban's going terrific.
Flying.
Looks great.
Yeah.
Good draw.
Yeah. Beaten up. Resumes off what you'd say, nearly 12 months off? Or no?
18.
18. Anyway, how's he going?
He's going good, but as we know, they need a few runs to get them back. So we'll hopefully get him towards a Randbed or Australian Cup, and that'll be his 4th run. So he needs to run here. 2nd up in the Apollo, 3rd up Chippy Norton, bang, ready to go.
Hawkspur likes a bit of cut out of the ground.
Loves
Resumes over 1200 on Saturday. Last prep from memory. He's a capable horse.
I reckon he runs
Fresh
7th
horse.
last prep, 1st up.
Yeah, but he's a sharp.
2nd up he ran 5th, then 3rd up he won over a mile.
Jim Cassidy went him back on, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. Thoughts?
He'll run a cheeky race. He'll be the horse to follow out of the race, I'm sure.
Weary?
Going terrific. Only had the 1 trial. I think he's back. Got his pony. Dunlop, his pony he's called.
Dunlop. If he was to run up to his form last autumn, he'd blow him away, wouldn't he? I was saying on a with it on a rain affected track, taking into account bow bands there on a rain affected track.
Yeah, on a wet track he would win.
On a dry track bow band.
Out of our horses. You've got to respect a few others in there. I don't think Driefontein handles it. Don't know much about some of those lesser ones.
Yeah.
3-year-old Panzer Division, not that well suited at the weights, is he?
Bagman's the other. He's capable, horse fresh. His best form's been over further, but.
So he's going terrific.
He done. Wow. Geez, you sacked him for life years ago, and now you brought him back out of asylum.
Yeah. He's a good jockey.
He's a brilliant jockey.
Won a Group 1 on Shellscrape.
Won a Group 1 on Foretell. No, he didn't.
No, that's why he got the sack.
He got the sack because he said Foretell is not a Group 1 horse. Well, that come back to bite him on the ass on several occasions.
He didn't get the sack. Just didn't need him.
Wow. No, exactly. Anyway, we'll welcome him back into the fold and see if he can make it.
Time is starting to dribble.
You are a dribbler. 2,000 metres, 3 runners.
Got
Orion
it,
Love, George Aeroplane and Gosh. George Aeroplane, rain affected ground. You'd have to say he'd be the top pick there.
He's a swimmer. Loves it. And he's racing terrific.
Yep.
So Gosh, she's going really well. First up run was terrific. Starting to warm up late. 60.5 kilos, but she's got some class.
She'll be one to follow out of the race.
I would say so.
George Aeroplane.
As I said, going terrific.
Orion Love.
Ryan Love, probably stay in Melbourne, won't she?
Yep. Field Marshal and Black Revolver and Law in the 1200.
We probably should give Ryan Love a bit of thought. She's drawn one here. What's she drawn in Melbourne? We'll come to that soon. You have to watch the rest of the show.
I'll tell you one thing, right? I'll tell you one thing, right?
Yes.
I was just going to dismiss it. Geez, I reckon this Gosh is a big ape on Saturday.
Barrier 10.
Oh, she's a good horse.
Ooh.
She's a real good horse.
Okay.
The run the other day was massive.
Yeah, it was. Next race, Field Marshal.
Yep, Larry 15, back to the drawing board there.
Don't think he'll be running from there, will he? No. There's a
Well, he
race
could have raced against Tahish and Black and Inside Job in that 1,000 metre race last Saturday and would have been comfortable.
There's a race for him next week. I reckon we're best waiting. Black Revolver, wet tracks.
Wet tracks.
If it's a 5, he won't be running, will he?
No. There's a race for him next week.
Law doesn't like wet tracks.
Ooh, probably not.
I reckon he would run on a 5 though.
Yeah.
Barrier 7's come up well.
He'd be the horse. I reckon he'd be the horse to beat on Saturday if the track's if the track's suitable.
He's come back well. If he doesn't race, he'll trial the afternoon before, Friday afternoon.
No, they're thinking of putting the trial on Monday now.
Monday. Perfect.
Because then they're going to race Friday.
Perfect.
Flemington, Saturday, 5 runners. D. Oliver, good to see. There's jockey back riding a few of our horses. Chris.
Bob Rolls, he passed away.
Terrible. Yeah. Terribly sad.
Monday morning's his funeral. Just to give some information about Mr. Rolls. Very good to me. He always used to help me out. He used to take the colours from the trainer, give them to the jockey. Always interesting to have a talk to. Always helped settle the nerves before the big races. Used to go and have a chat to him. Amazing thing is, he was working last year. I reckon he was working last year. You know how old he was when he was working last year?
97.
97.
Still working at 97.
Passed away this week, 98 years old. He was still driving to the races. Lovely, lovely man. So he was around. He used to tell stories about Far Lap, all the great jockeys, all the little fights that the jockeys used to have. There was always a story to tell, but never told anybody his age.
Nah.
Yeah. So that'll be a sad day.
He would be. Yeah, he'd be one of the last, the final people of our era to have seen. As you know, like I'm not saying his age, but especially in our industry racing, like how much would he have seen? Been working at the ATC for something, or the AJC, 70 years. That's just unheard of.